Hey friends, welcome to the show. We're so glad you could join us. My name's Jerry. This is
Adrian.
And this week we have for you Wet Leg. And the album is Moisturizer. It's the second album from this duo. Mm-hmm. I learned that 12 seconds ago, and that's all I know. So why don't you take it away with a little backstory?
I actually know nothing.
Yes.
I haven't heard this before.
Okay.
I have heard the name a lot, which is why I figured this would be a good one to do.
Like on the channel?
On the channel and also just on the interweb. People in the comments let us know backstory, but this is our first experience.
It almost on the cover, it looks like they're playing Twister without the mat.
So we'll get into it. And as always, the full version of this is on our Patreon along with other fun things. You can vote what albums we do.
Yeah, I like watching the Patreon ones because there's no cuts. And then I just see everything. And sometimes I cringe, but mostly I don't.
So we'll start with track 1, which is CPR.
I like this chorus. It's meaningful. Mm-hmm. She's also giving Chrissy Hine of the Pretenders a little bit. Or, yeah, Joan Jett.
Very,
70s, 80s rocker girl.
Yeah.
Leather jacket.
Like the delivery matches the smile on the cover to me. Oh yeah, back there.
CPR beat. That was really cursive eyes, right? Moany cursive eyes. Ironic, for sure.
Yeah.
Please be ironic. I love this treatment of love. It's really good.
What is like?
It's like a thing that happens to you and it's not always nice. CPR is kissing.
Yeah. That's true. That's a good framing of it.
It's genius. Is it love or is it suicide? And there is a certain death to the self when you're in love. You lose yourself to that other person. And then the kissing is CPR. It keeps you going. Like if you're stuck in a relationship or you're in love with someone, it's hard to get out of it for whatever reasons. So then you could see kissing as CPR, resuscitation back into that relationship. Is it love or is it CPR or suicide? Right away, I was like, that's what that means, I think. And it's smart.
It has like an angsty feel. Super distorted and saturated guitars that have these very like tight little riffs. You know what I mean?
Oh, totally. And there's like scratchy guitar distortions and like it's really enveloping and
very zany kind of vocal delivery. Yeah, and slightly unsettling. Maybe just because I'm reading the lyrics with the album cover right beside it.
Very cool song.
Gets right into it as an intro track.
What a start.
Well, this is track 2, Liquidize.
The guitar tone is awesome.
Like the higher one? Yeah.
Thoughts?
Not tons I can comment on in terms of the production. It's kind of just like pop rock production with fizzy guitar. And I like her delivery. She has an interesting way about talking about love and a relationship. Like sometimes you think of like all of these people, how do you end up with this person sort of thing? I mean, that song just kind of made me think about that, which is cool because there's so many different variables that go into that. It's like one of those things like if you didn't do one thing on this day, would that happen? You know what I mean? So it kind of made me think about that. But I mean, what do you think?
I wanted to know what you thought because, like, if I heard my girlfriend singing this song, I'd be like, It would make me question and make me wonder, because you want to believe that the other person's fully locked in, but no one ever is. I think it's really smart what she's doing, and it's really sarcastic and fun, but it's also honest. It's like, this is what's happening to me. What the hell am I doing?
We'll move on to track 3, which is Catch These Fists.
The guitar line that keeps repeating is kind of like off-putting.
Oh, this one.
It's supposed to make you feel desperate or off-kilter.
Mm-hmm.
I've been noticing like 80s, like Johnny Marr Smith's kind of guitar lines. It's really cool.
Also, like the pop rock from like the early 2010s. Stuff that would be in like FIFA soundtracks or NHL soundtracks or that sort of thing. Like,
I think the guitar line was supposed to make you feel uncomfortable.
like had tension throughout the whole song.
Tension, yeah, good word. I kind of liked the tension, and it made me think of party time when I was younger. Not that I never used ketamine, but... And just also what I like too is that she's in love. And then this song, she's like, I want to fight with you, because he's looking at other girls at the club. You have those moments in the relationship where you're testing each other out and you're watching each other in the real world, not just messaging on social media and having 5 minutes to think of your response. You're watching people in real time. It's a totally different experience.
That is true. We'll move on to track 4, which is Davina McCall.
Where's that from? Can I look it up? Starting kind of country sounding. Maybe not. It's pretty. English television presenter.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, they're from the station. Great. That
jangly guitar.
Yeah.
Her falsetto at the same time was really peak.
Yeah. It's reminding me of a Canadian band from Vancouver called Peach Pit, which the viewers probably know.
So is this a British band?
I don't know.
I'm guessing so.
Drums are so punchy. Just
yeah. I love when the hi-hat ends a bar and with the I'd love to hear your take on the production of that song. I think you liked it more.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite one so far. I don't know, that one, a really strong chorus too. I loved the chorus. And that, jangly guitar, there's some slides in there that are really pretty. And the drums just sound so punchy and full. And I just thought it had a great feeling to it.
Vocally, I liked it the most. Like the way she sang, the tone of her voice, but also just like she was way more melodic, I feel, that way.
Yeah. Less of like the spoken delivery. This is going by fast. We're already on track 5, which is Jennifer's Body.
.75 is an American highway. I can't tell where they're from.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Leaves us guessing.
The nice guitar on the left.
The drums here are so nice. I love a good side stick.
Yeah, you do. Lots of little surprises, like in the storylines.
Yeah.
Just so many, like, what? It's great.
I also noticed that's the second time they went back. Second time on a song, they went back to like the verse, ended with that, and it just cut off immediately. I think it was like one of the first songs they did the same thing where they went back to the verse just for like a couple lines and then just ended.
Didn't notice that. I'm so glad you did. Good shout. I mean, we're 5 tracks in. They're holding my attention. Like, I'm really invested. I'm paying a lot of attention. And this is French, the title, right? The next one.
You should say it then.
Mangetout?
Mangetout?
Eat everything? Oui, je parle français. But also my mother, her last name is French, right?
True, right.
There is French in my best.
This is track 6, Mangetout.
C'est bon. This is like Chrissy Hine or Joan Jett.
Oh, I know this song.
The low end is thick.
Her delivery here is great too.
The bass.
And this part is so catchy.
Women have to find creative ways to tell guys they're not interested without offending them, and while smiling and being nice, even though, get the hell out of my way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really tricky. And this is a beautiful handling of a really tough situation for women in clubs and bars and public places and private places. The whole thing, just as a piece, was really cool.
Yeah, I really like that song. I only knew part of it because I actually just watched, I'm sure you've heard of this, the Canadian show, Heated Rivalry.
Yeah.
So I just watched that with my girlfriend, and that song was in it.
Oh.
So I only know part of it. That's why I know it. That was another one of my favorites, though. That was catchy.
That's great.
Yeah.
It was strong. This is kind of, that's how I want my daughters to behave.
Well, we're halfway. Okay, so it's snack time, and we got Cadbury Burnt Almond.
Oh.
Dark. And I actually, during the break, we fact-checked, and they are British from England, so felt that it was right to do Cadbury.
It always feels right to do Cadbury. The delivery is weird.
What? My delivery of chocolate?
Yeah, I still, it's fine. It's just, I don't think that's how the British do it.
How would the Brit put on like a saucer?
Yeah, they put it on a saucer. I took 6 pieces, you took 1. He's so dainty. That's a British word.
Okay, well, good chocolate. Cadbury never misses, right?
Never.
Shall we go on to the second half?
Probably a good idea.
So this is track 7, Pond Song.
It's really trebly and empty. It's like desolate. Look at the Orion constellation. She's smart. Why I never talk in rap songs, because you miss stuff, right? Like she's talking about the pond of someone's brain, dipping the toes into the pond, but then she also talked about jumping across the pond.
I mean, they have their sound. You know, there's not been tons of straying from that. It's punchy drums. The drums are very steady throughout. Like, there's very little space. Not that they're like suffocating or anything, but it's just very much like, it keeps the energy up. but it's kind of their sound. That one just had less of to me like a staying power in terms of like earworm and just catchiness. I just was more indifferent about that one.
It actually reminded me of a band from the 90s called Elastica. You probably know them. If you don't, you would love them.
We're on to track 8, which is Pokemon.
I love Pokemon.
See what I mean with the drums? Like they're always there. Like just very upbeat.
There's no breaks really.
No.
I love the surf guitar strums.
Yeah. That's where they're from, apparently, Isle of Wight.
This album feels like a progression of a relationship from infancy to maturity.
Yeah, there's less of a doubt that was more present in the first track or two.
It just feels more settled now.
Yeah.
And it's like she's saying other people don't understand us. They're not on our level, not on our wave.
Mm-hmm. When before she was doubting that wave.
Yeah.
Or herself, I guess, in that wave. Yeah.
She needs CPR to help her out of the suicide of being in a relationship.
Yeah.
I think I said it during, but it just feels like a different her than from the beginning, and it feels more like comfortable. I like the driving bass in it. I liked your shout that the drums were basically carrying the song forward.
Some of the songs kind of blend into each other a little bit. There's not been that much variation in terms of like even tempo, really.
There has been a bit of variation within who she is, I think, as an artist.
No, yeah, I just mean more in terms of like the energy. Like there's no, I mean, I'm not saying that every album must have like a ballad, but like, you know, there's no break really. Like every song has really present drums that are super upbeat. And I guess that's what I mean. Okay, well, we can move on to track 9, which is Pillow Talk.
This is a punk kind of start.
Mm-hmm.
Not something a punk would sing. Okay, maybe. You were saying there wasn't much variation in delivery and style and not many breaks. Does this feel breaky to you? Or does it still feel like the same kind of fold?
To me, no, because it feels like it's more like what the intro felt like. Because the intro ones were more
Raunchy?
pop. Yeah, raunchy, pop punky, punk energy sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Feels like she's doing like this honest journey of love and sexuality on this album. The aquarium metaphor, like... Yeah. That's a lot of liquid in an aquarium. I feel like she's edgy.
I imagine a show would be quite entertaining. Lots of high energy songs.
Yeah, that's true. Sitting here with my legs crossed, listening like a posh old Brit.
I know we should have tea.
Hi, tea. I actually had tea up until this last cup.
So this is track 10, Don't Speak.
Great bass. A little poppy. This is more rock.
But the vocal here is almost buried a little bit.
Like 2010 stuff that you always talk about. That's what this to me.
Yeah, for sure.
The bass is filthy.
Yeah, it is.
It's going all over the place. Who does salsa and Doritos? No one. Sand between your toes is a funny reference because it's a little bit annoying
Yeah,
and satisfying when you get to the beach finally.
True. See, this is what I mean. Again, they're ending with the verse. It's like the fourth song now, I think. But this one wasn't right up till the end, I guess. But they like that. They like to end with the verse. What are your thoughts on that one?
I really like that one. That one, the bass just pulled me in, and it kept me interested. And then I thought the delivery was a little bit breathy and understated, which was nice. I don't know. It just felt settled. Like I felt happy for her. I know that's cheesy.
Yeah, I know what you mean. My favorite part of the song was like the verse that they ended with. Like that melody was great. So this is track 11, 1121.
Cursive.
But this is finally to me this is like a break from the energy of the rest of the songs.
Yeah, it's ballady.
She really embraces a variety of deliveries, eh? Like just there. And the bass is great.
It is great. Does this remind you of the lead singer of Portishead a little bit?
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of Portishead shouts today. I know.
Both British though. But particularly in this song.
Like when she says tonight, like that's she did that too. At first, I was like, "What is this?" Because it was started off cursive, and there's a whole bunch of people that did cursive really poorly in the late 2010s, but it got really good. The bass, the vocals, it's a bit sparse, but it's picked up by her vocal treatment, the way she holds her notes, the way she sings.
I like that it kind of changed it up a little bit in terms of the feeling in the track list, because that's what I was kind of wanting a little bit.
Could have come earlier.
Yeah, it could have. Like that would have been nice. Slow down maybe halfway through the album or something. Amazing bass. It was really prominent there. We're on to the last final tune, which is track 12, You and Me at Home. that's cool.
That scratchy guitar.
And this vocal thing. I think it's just a bunch of takes on top of each other or something.
One of them sounds like a yelling child.
Kind of just meh on that song. You know what you're getting. You're getting bass, drums, guitar, some synth. I mean, that one was cool because it had some like group vocals that sounded like it was sung in like a room with a group of people, but it's just her. So I mean, that was cool. I mean, you?
I was like, kind of lyrically, what's interesting, it starts off with kind of like really edgy, and like being with you is like myself dying or choosing for myself to die, i.e. suicide motif.
Oh, in terms of the album.
Yeah, in terms of the album. And then in the last track, it's just like two old farts together, you and me at home again. They're this established couple, and what's it all about? Well, it's, you know, just tell me it's not that bad when bad stuff happens, and I'll tell you it's not that bad when bad stuff happens, which really is a large part of a good relationship, is just comforting each other, helping each other through your stuff, you know, relaxing together, finding ways to just, you know, for us, it's like watching reality TV. I don't really like it, but my wife does, so here I am. This album had like a real arc to it. And it starts off really edgy, and then it talks about the difficulty, and then it ends with this established couple kind of doing their thing. In terms of narrative and stuff, I really kind of enjoyed this album a lot.
I think I still am scared to be mean about if I don't like something.
No, don't be scared.
Maybe it's just my taste. Like, I think it's hard to pull off like I don't know, like for example, like for the Bends, Radiohead they were still same palette, but I mean different type of music, but like it's just guitar, drum, bass, like the basics. But the songs are good and memorable and catchy. But like this one doesn't really have that. Maybe I just don't like the punkiness. That's just like personal taste, or it could be punky and still catchy, but I didn't find this catchy. And it is a first listen. I do always listen to albums after again, so that's why I'm also like hesitant to just like be negative, because I did like, for me, like it's 50% of the songs I liked. It felt like a lot of the songs were just really similar, very little variation.
I was thinking like B minus, because the lyrics were, or because the storyline was so interesting and memorable to me, and I was thinking I kind of want my kids to hear some of this stuff as they're in relationships. I just think it's you can have some fun discussions about being in relationships because of this album. So I think it was smart and well put together.
Yeah,
but I really liked it.
And the thing, a B is still good. That's the thing.
A B is good.
It's not that I didn't like it. It's just I think people listen to music differently, and for me, lyrics are not the first thing. I think a lot of people, like, obviously there's like the production, and there's like, for me, the melody, because it doesn't have to be a pop song to be memorable, you know, like, and be catchy. It could be whatever and still have something. There's catchy lines in jazz and funk, whatever, right? It doesn't have to be a pop song for it to have a catchy melody. Production and that are the first things I listen for. Lyrics always come later for me, but that's just how some people are wired. You know, some people are lyrics first. Some people don't even pay attention to the lyrics, right? But I appreciate the energy, and I do think like the progression is cool, and I think there's some great lyrics in there. Really well produced, clean, great vocals. I like her varied delivery and all that. So I don't know. I think I would maybe go B minus.
That's high considering your face.
But I think we gave like Showgirl a C. So when I think of something that even is in the realm, I would listen to this a million times before Showgirl.
Okay. Fair.
Sorry, Taylor. I do think people who listen to music should be more critical. I think a lot of us are too scared to be nice, which I am 100%, but I'm taking a stand today.
I mean, when I listen, I try to not love it so that I can kind of be edgy and tough, but then I love it.
I always try and go into it like I want to love it, you know? That's the thing. I never go in like, oh, I'm going to hate this. I want to take the positives, but sometimes, you know, can't always be sunshine rainbows, I guess.
No, but it hasn't happened much on this channel.
I know.
And I have that's in the back of my mind.
If you want to see the full version, that's on Patreon, along with other things. Appreciate your feedback. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of feedback for this episode.
Really?
Probably if you have a less positive review.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. We're here for it.
Here for it, yeah. Yeah, appreciate you tuning in. Until next time.
Have a great week.
See ya.
Bye.